When it comes to video marketing and YouTube for business, my number one tip is to hire a video editor. Now, if you're like most people, a bunch of excuses have already started popping up, all of them leading to I'm not ready. Do yourself a favor and keep watching, because in this video, I'm gonna put all of that to bed and step through how you can hire a video editor fast and easy and without breaking the bank, so that you can focus on growing your business instead. Hey, it's Justin Brown here from Primal Video, where we help you amplify your business and brand with video. If you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button, and all the links to everything we mentioned in this video, you can find linked in the description box below. So let's jump into it. Now, if you're creating regular video marketing content, or you're looking to grow your business online with video, one of the biggest mistakes that you could be making is editing your content yourself. Now, I'm a professional video editor and I no longer edit our YouTube videos. And I put this off for myself for way too long for our YouTube content. But now that we've refined the hiring process and the onboarding process down, it's easily one of the best decisions we've made. In fact, outsourcing is the number one way that you can easily 10x your video output, improve the quality, and do it all in less time. Now, before you switch off, because I know you're thinking that it's too expensive, or it's too difficult, or you don't have the time, or I'm just not ready, or there is no one better to edit my videos down than me, then I used to think the exact same thing, and I'm here to tell you that you can call BS on all of those. Outsourcing can be super simple, can be low cost, think between $3 and $7 US per hour, and can also free up a ton of your time to allow you to focus on growing your business instead of editing your videos. So in this video, we're gonna step through how you can hire a video editor fast, easy, and without breaking the bank. I'm gonna run through our recommended sites for hiring both locally and overseas, and make sure to stick around to the end, because I'll also share with you a link to download a free copy of the exact job description templates that we use to recruit both our video team in the Philippines and Australia. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, or the first decision you need to make, is decide on either a local video editor or an online video editor. Now, obviously, there's differences and advantages of both. Someone local to you is probably going to cost you a little bit more per hour, but you can physically sit in with them or get them to come into your house or your place of business to work with you on edits. You also probably don't need to worry about things like internet speeds, because you could physically hand over a hard drive or a USB drive with all of your video footage on it for them to edit. An overseas or an online editor, it's usually going to cost you less per hour, but you do have things like time zones and time differences that could come into play. And usually, because you are transferring video files over the internet, that you will need to make sure that you're allowing enough time for jobs to come back to you. So if you've got something that is super fast turnaround time, then maybe an online editor might not be the best solution for you. But that's where planning comes in. If you plan ahead of time, you're going to give it to them in enough time to edit your content down. So for us, we actually have a mix, but for most people, you'll be able to do just fine with a single outsourced or overseas video editor. Now, as for where you actually post your job description to find your editors, if you're looking for someone local, the best bet would be your local classified. So if you're in the US, it could be something like CRAIGSLIST. If you're in Australia, that could be something like GUMTREE, but whatever your local classifieds are for wherever you live. If you're looking for someone online, the one that we've consistently had the best experience with is ONLINEJOBS.PH. And again, there'll be links in the description. Now, as for the actual job description, there's a few things that you'll want to put in there to get best results. The first one is a bit of an overview on what you're looking for, the person that you're looking for, the types of edits that you're going to be doing, and the sort of turnaround times that you're expecting from that person. From there, we'll usually ask them a series of questions, and we'll number each one of these questions to make it easier for them to respond. But there'll be things like, what is your Skype address? What video editing software do you use? What is your hourly rate? We'll also ask them to provide links to their 3 favorite videos that they've edited. And depending on whether we're hiring locally or online, we might also ask them to provide the results from running an internet speed test so that we can gauge how fast their internet is. Now, if you do want to grab a copy of our exact job descriptions, I'm going to share a link at the end of this video to where you can download it, so you can copy and paste it and tweak it up for your own business. Now, after you've posted your job description, you're likely going to have people applying for your editing role. So the next step then is to start refining those applications down into a shortlist. Now, the 2 biggest things that we're looking for when we're assessing all of the applications is what video editing software are they using, and have they actually followed the instructions and done what we'd asked them to do in the job application. So with the video editing software, if they've listed iMovie, that's probably too basic. I mean, they could be awesome in iMovie, and that's Good for them. But what we're looking for is a professional video editor. So someone that lists something like Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, or even something like Avid or Sony Vegas. They're all more professional video editing software, which means that our editor is generally going to be more skillful than someone that's just listed something like iMovie. And in regards to the application itself, if they haven't followed the instructions and they haven't answered any of the questions that we've asked, then we won't look any further at that application. It goes straight in the scrap heap at that point. Next, you want to give your top 3 to 5 applicants a test job. Now, a lot of your success here is really going to depend on the quality of the brief that you're giving them. So you really want to get specific and get really clear on what you're after. We have a really detailed editing checklist that we provide along with a really clear project brief that we use for each applicant. And we make these plug and play templates available to all of our Primal Video Accelerator members. Now, using those templates, we're able to get most brand new editors up to speed, editing YouTube ready content in just one project. So investing the time to build these templates and processes pays off big time in the long run. Now, if you're not a Primal Video Accelerator member and you don't have your own editing checklists or your own templates ready to go, you can start by linking to some of your existing videos on YouTube or on some other platform and advise them to watch an hour or so back of your content so that they can pick up on your style and the things that you like in your videos and the way that you've previously been editing your videos down. If you don't have any content up yet or anything that you want them to replicate, you could choose some examples of other people that you like the style and flow of their videos and use those as examples instead. From there, when you get those editing projects back, obviously you're going to assess which is the best one, how fast did the people come back through, who asked the best questions if there are any, and you'll be able to pick your top editor from there. So that's it, super simple. Now, if you do want to grab a copy of our job description, then there is a link on screen now and also below in the description. Click that and you'll get our exact job description that we use to hire both online editors and editors that are local in the area that we live as well. I'll see you soon.